So you like mysteries, huh? Well, then you gotta go where the stuff that dreams are made of is kept, and that's audible.com. Go to audibletrial.com/IBRT for a free audiobook. From classic mysteries like Dashiell Hammett's The Maltese Falcon to thrillers of a contemporary cut like The Girl on the Train by best-selling author Paula Hawkins. Whether you like dead heiresses in the solarium or hot Tommy guns in the alley, Audible.com is your source for mystery. That's audibletrial.com/IBRT, because only a cheap gunsel would pass up a free audiobook, right? audibletrial.com/IBRT.
Following audio drama is rated PG for parental guidance.
Scoop Sisters Mysteries
on Icebox Radio.
Tonight, a tale of mystery and suspense.
I can't believe we're finally here.
Oh, believe it.
One family's search for the idyllic home on the lake takes a dangerous turn.
They're 20 feet.
You mean they're getting closer? That's impossible.
Sean, they're coming right at us.
As the Icebox Radio Theater presents The Cabin Next Door, our play will begin right after this.
Good evening. My name is Jeffrey Adams, and I'd like to welcome you to the first ever broadcast of the Icebox Radio Theater. We want to take this moment to thank KXBR station manager Bruce Christofferson, who provided airtime, broadcast facilities, and equipment, and his immeasurable talent and enthusiasm for this project. We hope that the IBRT can fulfill its promise and become a true theater of the air for our community. And now, on with the show.
Oh, we're here.
Is that it?
I can't believe we're finally here.
Oh, believe it. We've been working too hard not to believe it.
Summertime, a lake on the edge of America, a mile of blue water surrounded by cabins great and small. At the end of a strip of gravel road sits one particular cabin, a place where one family's dreams came true.
This is amazing. The swimming dock and everything.
We'll be there in a second, hon.
The screen porch, the fire pit on the beach, the boat bobbing on the gentle waves. Everything about the scene is perfect. All the Regal family has to do now is meet the neighbors. The Icebox Radio Theater presents The Cabin Next Door.
Do you remember what it was like the first time we saw it?
Not a window that wasn't broken.
The holes in the roof?
The chipmunks living in the kitchen cabinets. It's totally transformed. You know, seeing it like this makes me want to...
Move in?
Let's get hauling.
I'll go make sure Becky doesn't make any unscheduled swims.
The rest of us will get started. Hello, Earth to Twins.
Dad, don't call us that.
We got a lot of stuff to unload.
Fine.
I'll start with the ice chest. You two bring the food that's in boxes, okay? Okay.
Okay, we heard you.
All right.
I don't believe this.
Just shut up and get a box.
We are going to miss the biggest party of the year just to have family time at the cabin.
Shut up, Bobby. You wouldn't have even gotten invited to that party if it hadn't have been for...
What is that supposed to mean?
Lori Coastlight asked me if I had to invite you. I was invited first. She asked me if I had to invite my little sister.
She did not.
She did, too. I practically had to give my permission to her, which I only did to keep Mom and Dad off my back.
She did not call me your little sister. Only you call me your little sister. The whole school thinks of us as twins.
You are my little sister.
By 15 minutes. Look, would you develop just a little bit of maturity for once and quit blaming me for missing the party? It's blindingly obvious. We should be blaming Mom and Dad.
Just forget it.
You're taking their side?
I just don't see the sense in causing more trouble.
You're taking their side.
Grab a box. And come on, I'm hungry.
You're always hungry. Oink.
Meow.
Twins.
We're coming.
There. I think the kitchen's ready.
Okay, what's next?
Bobby, don't be like that. Not on our first day at the cabin.
Can we just get on with this?
Okay, you're going to sit in that chair, and you're going to tell me what is wrong.
Nothing.
You're not sitting.
I don't need to sit to tell you nothing's wrong.
Mom,
Yes, Becky.
can I go down to the shore?
I'm not sure I'm ready for you to be down there by yourself, honey.
Okay, I'll just sit here and watch you and Bobby fight.
Fine. Don't get wet, and we'll have a talk later about appropriate comments.
Thanks, Mom. Good luck, Bobby.
Don't drown or anything. That would be so tragic.
You have been brooding ever since we left home. Now you're going to sit in that chair until you tell me what's wrong, so you might as well do it now. Did you not want to come to the cabin, honey?
Mom, it's not that.
Then what is it?
You wouldn't understand.
Yes, I know the complexities of a ninth grader's life are well beyond my grasp. At least they were when I was in the ninth grade.
I'm officially in 10th.
Well, this is our family vacation, and it's so important to your dad that we all have a good time. Would you please at least try to explain it to me?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. See, there's this party.
Okay.
Mom,
Honey, what is it?
I went down to the
I saw her crying. Is everything okay?
Dad!
Honey, come here, come here.
Did you see what happened?
No, Sean and I were working on the dock when I saw her tearing back to the porch like there were wild dogs chasing after her.
What was she doing?
I was over next door. I wasn't doing anything.
Next door?
Yeah, the cabin just up the beach. I think it's abandoned.
It didn't look like people have been there for years.
Becky B., please, just tell us what happened.
I was looking around the cabin. I wasn't touching anything. They have like a basement or something with a regular window. And I looked down, and there was a man staring back at me. It scared me so bad.
Oh, is that all? You scared me to death, Becky. It was probably just our neighbor.
No, Mom, you don't understand. He was looking at me like he didn't want me to see. And then he got real angry and opened his mouth to yell or something. And that's when I ran back.
Serves her right for poking her nose in strange windows.
I didn't touch anything. I just looked.
Jim, would you please go over and apologize to the man? What a way to start with the neighbors. Jim?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just lost in thought. I'll get Sean started cleaning out the boat and then go over.
Daddy, be careful.
Don't overdo it, Becky. Scared or not, you'll still have to apologize to the man yourself.
Okay.
You're going to wake up the whole South Shore if you keep trying like that.
What? Be quiet. How did you know I was out here?
You make only slightly less noise than a buffalo herd. What do you think you're doing, Sean?
What does it look like I'm doing?
It looks like you're trying to start the boat.
Oh, congratulations.
You're going to Lori's party, aren't you?
2 for 2, Bob.
Without me.
Hold your calls. We have a winner.
That is really low. Robert.
Only Mom gets to call me Robert.
Okay, this isn't getting us anywhere. I'm assuming you won't leave me on the dock now that I found you?
What makes you assume that?
The fact that if you did leave me here, I'd walk right back into the house and tell Mom and Dad.
All right, fine. You can come. But only if we get this stupid boat to start.
If you keep doing that, someone's going to hear.
Well, you have a better suggestion?
Yes, genius. We get in the boat, we row out 50 yards or so, then start the motor. Even if Mom and Dad wake up, they'll probably think it's some wacko going for a late-night cruise.
Okay. That's smart.
Thank you. Sean.
Yes.
Using the boat was smart, too. I was getting ready to take off walking when I heard you.
Come on. Careful stepping in.
I got it. Are there 2 paddles?
Yeah, here, you work the port side.
That's...
Left, port and left have the same number of letters. That's how you keep them straight.
Oh, yeah. Is that far enough?
I think. Now, if I can just figure out what's wrong with this engine.
What if it doesn't work?
I guess we row back and start walking.
There's always the car?
Bobby, we're 15. We're in enough trouble as it is. I don't know. Here, there's a flash under your seat.
Okay.
Shine it here. There's got to be something I forgot to do.
I thought you knew how to do this.
I do! Good. A little higher. Yeah, that's good. Do you hear that?
There's a boat out there. They're running without lights.
Shut off the light.
Maybe they could help us.
After we explain why we're out here? No way. They just tell Mom and Dad.
Okay. They're coming close.
Quiet. The moon's behind some clouds, so they shouldn't be able to see us.
Do you believe that? They were right next to us.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. This engine's dead, Bobby.
Should we row back?
I guess. This is a stupid idea anyway. It's just a dumb party.
It was a good idea.
Come on, let's get... Hold it. Can you see anything?
Did they stop right in front of our cabin?
No. I think it was the one next door.
You mean the deserted one? Where Becky said she saw that...
Yeah. Hey, the moon's coming out from some clouds.
Yeah.
Can you see anything?
I see... They're pulling up on the beach right in front of that cabin.
What are they doing?
I don't know. It looks like they have some boxes or something. Wait, they're looking at our house.
Do you think they're burglars or something?
No, they look... I don't know. I think they're talking about it. Of course, it's our first day here.
What do you mean?
Look, whatever these guys are doing, they're waiting till the dead of night to do it.
So, you think they're smugglers or something?
They could bring stuff over, dump it in the basement, then have their partner pick it up. That was probably the scary guy Becky saw.
No. You watch way too much TV.
Okay, look, they're going up to the cabin.
Our cabin?
Oh, no, the other one. Can't you see anything?
You know I've always been half blind in the dark.
And you were going to steer the boat to Laura's party. You probably would have plowed right through the dock. Okay, they're inside now, I think.
We should get back.
No, if we paddle up to our own dock now, they'll see us.
This is really freaking me out. Let's just get out of here.
No, wait. Whatever's happening, we should stay here and see what it is.
Why?
Because it's happening right next door. What if that's a meth lab or something? Those things blow up, you know.
If Mom and Dad were here, they'd want us to be safe, right?
Then we're just lucky Mom and Dad aren't here. Shh, they're coming out again.
What is that stuff? Big bags of something.
Does meth come in bags?
How should I know?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
What are they doing? Can you see?
They've stopped. I think they're looking out this way.
Get down.
I don't hear anything.
Which is good. Just be quiet.
They're in bed. They're getting back into their boat.
Come on.
What?
Get your paddle in the water. We're getting back to the dock, and we're going in the cabin, and we're going to hope that Mom and Dad didn't hear...
Shouldn't we tell them?
And explain why we're in a boat in the middle of the night? No.
I'm shaking.
Me too. Let's just go.
Jim,
Yeah?
could you get the kids, honey? Breakfast is ready.
Sure. Becky, Bobby, Sean, ham and eggs. Oh, well, I don't know whether we'll see the twins this morning. They were up pretty late last night.
You heard that too?
Oh, sure.
I lay there for 20 minutes trying to figure out if I should go out and stop them. Thank goodness the boat motor didn't start.
Goodness had very little to do with it. I removed the spark plugs.
James Regal, you did that to your own children?
Did you want them going to that party? In a boat at night?
No, but I wanted to reason with them.
We did reason with them. Then I took the spark plugs.
Well, I'm not telling them.
Good.
Morning, Mom. Morning, Dad.
Good morning, Pumpkin.
Can we take the boat out today?
You bet. I thought we might explore some of those islands across the channel.
Cool.
Well, look who's up.
Sean, Dad says we can take the boat out today.
Oh, okay. You think it'll work, Dad?
I'm reasonably confident it'll work, son, yes. What?
Your eggs, dearest?
Thank you, noble wife.
You guys are funny.
Good morning, Bobby. Did you sleep well?
Can I have a quadruple espresso, please?
How about some orange juice?
What's wrong with you two?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's as if you spent last night on the lake or something.
Ow!
Sorry, dear. Was that your toe?
We didn't go out in the lake.
Of course you didn't.
We were on the porch, all night.
Smooth, Sean. Very smooth.
Well, regardless, I'm just glad we got through our first night in the cabin uneventfully. Hopefully we can settle down and have a great summer.
Can we fish while we go around the boat?
Of course. Maybe I'll even tell you about the 20-foot northern that's supposed to haunt these waters.
What's a northern?
Northern pike. Some call it a freshwater barracuda.
Cool. What's a barracuda?
Maybe you shark hunters should finish your breakfast first.
Done. I'm gonna go out and play.
Before you do, we have to talk about the cabin next door.
Oh, do I have to go over and apologize?
No, but we need to talk very seriously for a moment. Becky, are you sure you saw a man in the basement of that place?
Yeah.
Really sure?
Jim, what is it?
Just a sec, hon. I mean, are you certain it wasn't a reflection in the glass or something?
Yes. Well, I think.
All right. I made a couple of calls yesterday, Becky. That cabin's been unused for 2 years, and if anyone's in that basement, I don't want you going near them.
Do you think it's dangerous?
Well, I'm not sure. The sheriff said she'd call the owner and come out to check the place this afternoon. In the meantime, no one's to go near it, understand?
Yes, Dad.
You two understand?
Of course. Why would I want to go over there anyway? Do you see Mom and Dad?
No, come on.
Hey!
Oh, no.
What do you guys think you're doing?
Nothing. Go back to skipping rocks.
You're going to the cabin next door. I'm telling.
No, wait. You want to come?
Yes.
Okay, get around the house and be quiet.
You're making more noise than me.
Shut up, you guys. Okay. As long as you're here, show us which window you're looking into.
It's that one down there.
Can you see anything, Bobby?
It's a basement. Cardboard boxes everywhere.
Anything that looks...
No. I mean, half this stuff could be illegal for all I know. It's in boxes. You can't tell.
Can I help you, children? You're aware this is private property, I assume?
Yes, sir, we're sorry.
Just a minute. I didn't tell you you could leave.
Look, we were just curious about the cabin, so we were exploring. If we're trespassing, we're sorry.
Now listen to me. My family has owned this cabin for generations. I know it might look like a fun place to play with matches to you. But if I catch you anywhere near this place, I'll see you in juvenile hall, and I'll sue your father for everything he's got besides.
We can't help him yet. We live next door.
Becky!
Do I frighten you, little girl?
No.
Hey, what are you doing?
All I did was show you my fist, little girl. I didn't hit you.
Stay away from her. That's assault.
Ah, burgeoning lawyer, I see. I hate lawyers, and I don't much like you three. Now get out of here before I really lose my temper.
Don't run, Becky. Just hold my hand.
And don't come back, or I'll have you put on a collar and leash.
Don't look back. Just walk.
Do you hear me? A leash.
Let's go tell Dad.
Yeah, we have to tell.
No, we'll just get in trouble for being over there when he told us not
That
to.
guy threatened Becky.
Right, so we're going to figure out why he's so scared about us being over there.
He looks scared.
Trust me, he was. Bullies always look that way when they're scared.
I'm cold.
I told you to bring another jacket.
Why is she even with
Because
us?
she woke up when we woke up, and unless you can think of a way to keep her quiet...
I can think of a few ways.
I just want to come with you guys.
Well, you got your wish, so be quiet.
Okay, this is good.
Now what?
Now we wait.
And hope that the boat comes back. Why are we doing this again?
I think we interrupted those guys last night. They heard me drop the flashlight, then they took off. They're going to come back tonight. I know it.
Okay, so what are we going to do if they do come back?
Follow them, of course. Find out where they came from.
You really think that guy at the cabin today was a smuggler?
He didn't want us looking around, right? Something's going on over there, and I'm going to find out what it is. Just like I thought.
Okay, everyone keep quiet.
I am cold.
Shh! Are they there? Can you see?
Yes, just take it easy.
I can't see.
You have to be quiet.
Who are those guys? What are they doing?
We don't know, and we're trying to find out. Now keep quiet, Becky, or they're going to hear us.
I think they're coming out.
Yeah, they are.
Do they have the bags again?
No. It looks like a chest or a box or
A
something.
chest?
Well, that's what it looks like. They're really struggling to get it into the boat, too. One of them's a woman.
What difference does that make?
None whatsoever. I just never noticed it before. Okay, here they come. Can you see them?
I think so.
Okay, wait for them to get past us, then start the engine. It works, right?
Yeah.
It works. Dad took us all over the lake today.
Okay, they're almost here. Everyone get down. Are you ready, Sean?
Let's go.
Can you see them?
They're there, right there. Aren't they?
Can't you see?
I can't make out their boat. It's too dark against the shore.
They're just in front of us.
Right there, like 50 feet.
Where?
Right in front of us.
They're 20 feet.
You mean they're getting closer? That's impossible.
No, it isn't. Sean, they're coming right at us.
What happened?
They turned right back towards us. I think they know we're following.
They saw us?
Yes.
We've got to go back.
Sean, be careful.
No, we've got to go back.
Not so fast.
You're turning too sharp. Careful.
Not so fast.
What happened?
She fell out of the boat.
What?
Sean, Becky fell out of the boat. Turn back.
I can't. There's something wrong with it.
Sean, go back.
The engine's stuck.
Stop. Stop.
Oh, great. You killed it.
Well, Becky fell out of the boat.
And I would have turned around and gotten her if you hadn't pounded on the engine.
Start it again.
I'm trying. It won't go.
We've got to get Becky.
She's wearing a life jacket. It's a warm night. She'll be okay for 2 or 3 minutes.
I can see her. She's just up there.
Let me figure out what popped loose on this thing, and we can go back and get her.
Oh, no.
What? What's wrong? What do you see?
Oh, no.
What happened?
Sean, the other boat just picked up Becky and went away. I can't see them anymore. Sean, I can't see them anymore. What are we going to do?
Come on. You can see better than I can in the dark. You're going to help me with this engine.
What are we going to do?
We're going to get Mom and Dad.
There. I think that's everything we need.
Okay, Jim. Now, if you come with us, you're coming unarmed. Agreed?
I'm not joining this search party to shoot anybody, Sheriff. I just want my daughter back.
We'll meet County Search and Rescue out by Little American Island. Ontario Provincial Police will start on their side. Now, you're sure that boat was headed north, young lady?
Yes, I'm sure of it.
All right, then. You kids head inside. We have an officer there that'll question you some more. We want every detail you can remember about that boat.
Yes, ma'am.
Dad, we're really...
I know. First things first, I want you to do what the sheriff says, okay?
Okay.
Remember everything you can about that boat. How it looked, how it sounded, everything.
Wait a minute. I think I can hear something.
Boats sound a lot alike, son.
No, but I really do. I think that's it.
It's getting closer.
Does that look like the boat you saw, Bobby?
Yes, it does.
Jim, hand me that light.
Here you go, Sheriff.
Hold it right there, please.
Can you see Becky?
No.
A little late for a cruise, ain't it?
Who are you?
This is Sheriff Bev Johnson. Who might you be?
Don't tell them your name.
It's the sheriff. We don't have a choice.
Maybe you folks better come tie up at the dock. We can talk face to face that way.
Becky!
Daddy?
Becky, are you all right?
Yeah, these people picked me up, but Daddy?
Hon, what is it?
I fell in the lake and got wet. Are you mad?
Well, why don't you folks come tie up at our dock? We'll talk about what happened.
There. It'll be ready in a minute.
Thank you, Laura. Now, you two, let's just start with your names.
This isn't what you think it is.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
I mean, we had to save her. She was in the water. The other boat had stalled.
Ma'am, your names.
We're Dugan and Ruth McDonald.
Address?
We live
Dugan.
on the Canadian side, just outside the fort on Route 30.
I see. Now, maybe you should start out by explaining what you were doing crossing international waters at night.
We were coming to our cabin.
Which cabin is that?
Quit playing us, Sheriff. You know very well which cabin. You know my name, and you know who owns the cabin next door.
Uh-huh.
Sheriff, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but it sure seems like everyone else does.
Just a minute, Laura.
No, not just a minute. My 3 kids were out chasing around tonight on the lake because they felt something was really wrong at the cabin next door. My baby took a late night swim and these people saved her. But you're treating them like they're criminals.
Technically, they are.
I'm not denying it. I just really want to know what's going on.
Well, I happen to know that Mr. McDonald here is the brother of Fred McDonald, owner of the cabin next door. As for the rest, Mr. McDonald.
Mrs. Regal, that cabin next door has been in my family for 3 generations. It's supposed to be the shared property of me and my brother Fred. I believe your kids met Fred yesterday?
You mean the man at the cabin?
Bully, jerk, evil old goat, they all fit, young lady.
No, Ruthie.
Well, it's true. My husband inherited share of that cabin just like Fred did, but he's been keeping it tied up in the courts for so long, we'll die before it's all settled.
My brother and I have never gotten along. My father's will, well, I thought it was pretty clear, but he's got the courts to say that we have to stay 50 feet away from the place. Can you believe that? A restraining order for a house?
At night, we saw you carrying things out of the place.
They're mine, all of them. The basement's full of things. Most of it's junk, you understand, but...
The sentimental value.
Right. I got things in that basement going back to my childhood. For that matter, my dad's childhood. The place leaks in the spring, too, and some of it's been ruined. But do you think Fred cares?
How can he keep you away from it?
He has it watched. That's who we thought you kids were when you came after us. A couple of Freds, hired thugs in a boat.
But you couldn't have thought that after you saw Becky in the water.
No, to be honest, I didn't know what to think when I saw her.
So the question is, why did you take off for home with a minor in your boat across the international boundary?
I don't have an answer to that, Sheriff. Panic, I guess. But we never laid a hand on that child, except when Ruthie gave her some warm clothes and a towel.
No, I didn't expect you did anything to her. And I get the idea her parents don't think so either. But you've got a lot to answer for, MacDonald. We've called your brother, and he'll be here in a few hours, right about sunup.
No, this is it then. Fred will try to tear me in half.
Oh, I'm getting too old for this.
Well, you did a fine job, Bev.
Just glad your kids got back safe. Is your little one all right?
While you were in the kitchen talking to the McDonalds, she was bending my ear with her dramatic story of midnight rescue. She talked herself right to sleep. We won't be hearing the end of this all summer.
Well, glad everything came out all right. Oh, because I'm sure not looking forward to this part.
Where is he?
Now, Fred, take it easy.
Where is my brother? I got him now. He'll never set foot on this shore again.
Mr. McDonald, I don't believe you know Jim Regal.
Hello. Where is he, Johnson? I want to see his face.
He's in the house talking to the Regal kids.
I should have known. I didn't like those children the minute I set eyes on them.
Perhaps I should remind you those are my kids you're talking about.
Perhaps I should remind you your offspring were trespassing on my property yesterday.
They're just kids. They were curious.
There it is. Permissive milquetoast parenting. It's what's wrong with this country today.
Here they come. Now, he's got the kids with him, so watch your mouth.
I'll say whatever I please. Ingratiating yourself to the neighbors, I see.
Hello, Fred.
Sheriff says you've added kidnapping to your list of crimes.
They didn't kidnap me. They saved me.
Quiet, girl. This has nothing to do with you.
No, it has to do with you and me. I can't beat you in the courts, Fred. I admit it.
If you're planning on appealing to my mercy, I wouldn't advise it.
I just want to end this thing. When it was just you and me, I was willing to go on playing this game. But we have neighbors now.
I have neighbors.
And someone's going to get hurt if we continue on this way. The Regals aren't going to press charges. All you've got is a trespassing charge against me. If we forget the whole thing now, Ruth and I will never cross to this beach again.
A very generous offer. You skate away free, and I get nothing.
You're getting the cabin. That should be enough.
Oh, it isn't. I do have something more than a trespassing charge, Dugan. Thus far, all I've threatened you with is criminal courts. Well, there's always civil law to consider.
You want to sue me? I don't have any money.
Then you'd better avoid getting sued, hadn't you?
You're a terrible man.
Becky.
Well, he is, Dad.
Hush now. Mr. Fred, I think you'd better get off my property. Any business you have with the sheriff, you can do elsewhere.
Whom do you presume to be ordering me like that?
What I presume is immaterial. What I observe, however, is very disturbing. You're taking liberties with the law, sir, and using them to beat your brother down.
Liberties? Listen to him. Who do you think you are?
I'm your neighbor, if you even understand what that word means. And it so happens I'm an attorney. Need a lawyer, Dugan?
Can't afford one, Mr. Regal.
Well, it so happens I need a caretaker at my cabin. You interested in barter?
Barter? You mean I'd work for you and you'd...
Yeah, look after your case, yes. I know you already have a job, so if you don't have time...
Oh, it's all right. I already do a little caretaking on the side anyway. But could you afford to? I mean, this case has been dragging on for years.
Yeah, I can't afford not to. My cabin's right next door to Mr. Fred's, and the way he maintains it, it's a fire trap. I'll need someone looking after my place, staying here part of the time.
Wait, you're talking about having him stay here right next door?
Only when we're not.
But that's all but 2 months of the year.
Well, as I say, I need a caretaker.
You'll hear from my attorney.
Good. I want to talk to him. I want to take a look at this so-called restraining order, and I want to take up the subject of your father's will.
The will?
Yes. You should have no problem with me looking at the will, unless there's something wrong with it.
Fred, I don't think I've ever seen you speechless before.
Yes, well...
Wow, Dad, that was amazing.
I surely thank you, Mr. Regal, though I don't know you understand what you're in for.
It's quite all right. Everything I said is true. Your cabin could easily go up the condition it's in, and I don't want to take in the whole shore with it.
He'll fight you, you know.
He'll try. My dad's good.
I don't know what to say, Mr. Regal.
You saved my daughter. This seems the least I can do. And besides, if I do my job, you won't be in our cabin very long anyway. You'll be next door in your own.
This is so cool.
So it's really lucky that we went on the lake, huh, Dad?
Yes, Sean, I guess it was. Now all three of you go into your rooms and stay there until you're not in trouble anymore.
Dad, the lake. I thought we were going fishing today.
Dad!
All right. Stupid cabin. We should sneak away tonight.
Bobby, shut up.
Yeah.
This has been The Cabin Next Door, the inaugural production of the Icebox Radio Theater. Our all-star cast, roughly in order of appearance: Rachel Adams as Becky, Kelly Remus as Laura, Ben Utter as Jim, Anna Remus as Bobby, Brock Cronky as Sean, Neil Smith as Mr. Fred, Becky Aitken as the Sheriff, Jim Rancourt as Dugan, and Debbie Griffith as Ruth. Our engineer was Stephen Adams, and on sound effects, Jeffrey Adams and Jim Rancourt. Music by Hollis Higgins. The script was written by Jeffrey Adams. Production facilities provided by station KXBR International Falls. This program is copyright 2004 by the Icebox Radio Theater, which is solely responsible for its content. For more information on the Icebox Radio Theater, visit their website at www.icebox.storiesonmp3.com. This is Neil Smith speaking.